a hangover effect? How do you guys make sure that that loss doesn't bleed into Saturday?
The way we've responded well to previous setbacks is to come back strong and just encourage each other about the next opportunity we have, which just so happens to be Arkansas, and be excited to play that game.
I think we've asked you this in a lot of different ways. Why are you guys so much better on the road at times than at home? Because it seems like you're almost more comfortable away from here.
I think that can happen to some teams. There's not as much pressure on the road. You have all your family and your people watching you. Sometimes mistakes hurt a little more at home, but I don't think that's been the case all year. But I think sometimes we've just been road warriors at times, just really taking advantage of the road environment and really, I guess, come together during some harsh moments on the road and prevailed, and that's said a lot about this team.
You said last night every game's a must-win. You said it a little while ago over there, but I mean, you come down to one game now, and obviously you want to win. You have to win to go into the SEC tournament on a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of has to happen Saturday to, I mean, get obviously a good start, but kind of maintaining that?
Well, yeah, defensively, we have to contain penetration. We have to rebound the ball really well. Lead Tennessee sent 5 to the offensive glass. That's it's pretty rare, and but despite that, we have to just really focus on preventing Arkansas from getting a lot of offensive rebounds, because that really hurt us, especially in the first half. And contest all their shots, and then offensively, don't let their pressure get the best of us. Be composed and just let the offense do its work. Be patient and make sure we execute plays and take advantage of the opportunities that come to us.
Do you have to make sure that there's, and I guess this is what I was trying to say before, that there's not a lot of internal pressure that you don't put on yourself in a game that's important?
I think you mean internal as in personally?
Put it on yourself, yeah.
It can't help but be a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like at this point, at least with me, I don't really think about my personal game that much. It's really, I'm always looking up the scoreboard, seeing our score, and that's seeing the score, fouls and stuff like that. Just everything that matters for the team at the moment. I'm not really thinking about my points. So that, of course, that's important that we all kind of get on the same wavelength on Saturday and not make it in any way individual.
Another way, stay loose and easy and relaxed, and not put, like I said, not put too much pressure on your own shoulders.
Yeah, just don't force the issue. Got the open pass, make it. Don't feel obligated to take any forced shots. Just because we just feel like you always have a better opportunity that we can make, and that's a fairly unselfish, and I feel like we can easily play like that.
A second ago, Randy asked you about a loss, and you answered with a setback, and Johnny called me out on that the other day. I said something about a loss, and he said a setback. Is that something that Johnny talks to you about? Not using the word loss? Yeah,
he uses that. I've never really thought about it, but I probably did get that word from him. Mm-hmm. So. But I like to think of it in that way too, a setback that we can recover from, and I like that. I like the way he thinks about losses. So.
Was last night a situation where, and it's kind of what we picked up from him, but Tennessee just did a lot of things right, and maybe y'all didn't do as many things wrong to lose the game. They just kind of came here and won it. Yeah,
their second half would be comparable to our first half at their place. Just everything going in, and. Yeah, just what happened was they were making everything. We weren't containing the ball well enough, allowing them to get good opportunities like that, which they capitalize almost every time on. And then coming back to our end, we didn't do as well as we would have liked, obviously. And it's just hard. It puts you in a tough position when a team's on fire like that.
I know you haven't done scout yet, but Arkansas runs and you guys run. I think y'all are both top 10 in the tempo in the country. Is it a game where you go there and you say, all right, let's go out there and make it a track meet, or do you try to slow them down? Or
we'll see what the coaches have in mind, obviously, but if we do happen to run, we have to stay composed. We have to make sure that 2 guards get back every time, because we know when they get the rebound, they'll be pushing it, and make sure to sprint back on defense while focusing on rebounding with tremendous toughness as well.
Is that kind of style, and I'm not assuming you know how to cure a hangover, but is it kind of a good basketball cure for a hangover to go out and play that up-tempo?
It's certainly, if excitement and thrill in the game can cure that hangover, then yes, but it can also be bad for us if we get too wild, and playing like that can allow some people to be turnover prone. So we just have to, we don't want to try to play that, just what comes natural to us in that particular moment in the game.